Hello everyone, Dr. Victoria Scribo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today I am doing tarot scopes for all the signs, and right now we're going to be doing Aquarius. This is for a tarot scope for the sign of Aquarius. This is good for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, or if you have a loaded 11th house, which is the natural house for Aquarius. So we're going to use an oracle deck to start, and then we're going to do a card reading using tarot. So the oracle deck that I am using right now is called the Archangel Animal Oracle Cards by Diana Cooper. Diana Cooper. So these are kind of different, just like Aquarius. So let's see what the Archangel Animal Oracle deck has to say for Aquarius. So I'm going to pick 3 cards from this deck to get a message for the you Aquarians out there. Now, of course, we have Saturn in Aquarius right now. And Jupiter was in Aquarius and is actually going to go back into Aquarius. It's going to move back into Aquarius in July, towards the end of July, and it's going to be there until December. So we have quite a bit more time with Jupiter in Aquarius. You know, Jupiter what is considered like the greater benefic. So usually wherever Jupiter is, you can have some luck. And so it's nice, Aquarius, that you would have some luck. We do have, however, Saturn in Aquarius now, square Uranus. So it's also a time of great change, but it's mostly change in the direction, well, it can be in the direction of chaos or in the direction of progressivism. And Aquarius is pretty progressive. So this is actually, Aquariuses are used to change. And the fact that it's progressive change, I think, is something good for Aquarius. I think it's something that Aquarius likes to see progress. Okay, so the first card is B. B. Spread heart healing with joy. So it's interesting because bees, I just got this for my birthday. My husband got it for me. I actually picked it out, and he purchased it for me. It's a little amber, like honeycomb with 2 little bees, and I have my bee earrings on that my friend Jackie got me for I think it was my birthday last year. I think so. So bees are, first of all, it's feminine. It's run by ladies, right? The bees. A couple of drones. They get to, mate and stuff. And then the worker bees, which are all women, do all kinds of work, taking care of the queen. Are you the queen bee? But this is about community, and it's kind of about hive mentality, but it's about working for the common good. So bees actually are quite Aquarian in their nature. Dolphin, live joyfully in the present. Dolphin. Dolphin reminds us that we have to breathe. One of the things that Aquarius is maybe not so good at is being in their body. And sometimes you can get too much in your head and not in your body. And what breath does is breath grounds us and centers us. Dolphin is actually is considered associated with Aquarius and Aquarian age. I believe the constellation is Delphinius or something like that. And parrot. I have a parrot. Listen intently to understand. Yeah, well, parrots listen, but they also say stuff. And so this is an energy of having your voice heard. And I happen to have one of these. I have a macaw. This is actually a hyacinth macaw. That's a red macaw, red and gold, I think. Red and green or gold. I forget what kind of macaw that is. We have a blue and gold macaw, and he makes sure his voice is heard. So it's about having your voice heard. It's about breathing, and it's about community for you. You are not alone either. Sometimes Aquarius can feel somewhat isolated and out of step because they feel like perhaps they're from a different planet, and you know, and sometimes personal relationships can be difficult for Aquarius. It's said, Jeff Jower used to say, um, Jeff Jower used to say, he was an astrologer, that Aquarius loves humanity, it's people it has trouble with. So that's Aquarius. So that's your message from the Oracle cards. Now let's look at the tarot cards, and I am going to use, I have like almost every deck I own out here right now to do 12 readings. I needed 12 tarot cards and 12 different kinds of tarot cards I wanted to use, and 12 different oracle cards. Which makes me realize I have a lot of cards because I had enough to do this. I did have to steal some of Michael's, but he won't mind. I'll put them back. So I am going to be using the Voyager deck, which to me is, you know, is all about Aquarius. It's such an Aquarian deck to me. In fact, let me just show you this on the back of the deck. This is actually the DNA molecule, looking at it from like down, from up down, like through the molecule. All right, so this is pretty, it's been around a long time. Kind of reminds me of like doing psychedelics, although I've never done a psychedelic. So what I imagine doing a psychedelic is like, maybe. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got here. All right. These are a little stiff. Had them for a long time, but they're kind of big and unwieldy, so they're hard to shuffle. All right, I'm almost ready, guys. Almost ready. So what is the message that we have for Aquarius for the month of July 2021? Immediate environment. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. This is about all kinds of information coming down from heaven. They call this harmony. We have all these different musical instruments. And musical instruments cause vibrations, right, in the air. And those vibrations hit our ears and we hear music, right? So there is this cacophony, perhaps, or there is a harmony in the vibrations around us. And Aquarius is able to, on a certain level, discern those vibrations. Let's see what's crossing this. This is the Judgment card. It's called Time and Space. Time and Space. This is an awakening. So an awakening, perhaps you're awakening to the fact that you can sense the subtle vibrational changes that we're going through. Is that a challenge? It can be. It can be somewhat overwhelming. It can be somewhat confusing. You know, Aquarius is pretty mental sign. They like to know what's going on. They like to figure it out. They like to think that they know why things are happening. And sometimes, especially when it first dawns on you that you have a new talent, or you have a talent that now you have a name for, you might have always had it, it can sometimes be a little shocking and confusing. So we have at the root equanimity. This is the Two of Crystals. Equanimity is really an Aquarian idea, right? Equanimity. Everybody, and I can't say that word, so I apologize. You know, everybody deserves their fair share kind of thing. And so they're rooted in that. They're rooted in the sense of fairness, right? Let's see what's in the past. The Woman of Cups. It's called rejoicer. So this is the Queen of Cups, and it's in the past. And sometimes Aquarians have trouble with those sort of very personal feelings, very personal feelings. But having the Woman of Cups in the past says to me that perhaps you've experienced some feelings. Perhaps you were awash in feelings that may have felt a little bit strange to you, or you might have actually liked it. You might have said, "Oh, what is this? Is this what feelings are all about? Am I teasing you too much?" I have my South Node in Aquarius, so I feel like I can say these things to you. I hope. In the sky, we have the Woman of Wands, the Censor. The Censor. This is somebody who feels things, right? This is the Queen of Wands. She's very sensual. She likes to sit and observe and shine, right? So this a lot of this energy of the feminine. First, in the past, the Woman of Cups, the feeling nature, the Mother of Cups, right? And now we have the Mother of Fire, right? So this is passion. So all of a sudden, there's these like, for a very mental sign, these are very sort of different kinds of feelings that you may be experiencing at this time. The immediate future, Devil's Play. Devil's Play. This is the Devil card for this deck. Now, and there we have like, I think that's one of those mushrooms that can make you like see things. right there, right? Of you know, the Devil card's the Devil card, but in this deck, it's a little bit more frolicsome. There's a little bit more frolic than there is like evil devil intent. Probably one of the other reasons I like this deck. So there's going to be opportunities for you to have some fun, actually. But of course, as with everything, you have to watch. You don't want to get addicted. You don't want to drink too much. You don't want to take something that you don't know. You know, you don't want somebody to slip you a Mickey or anything like that. But you can have some fun. You just have to make sure that you trust the people that you're with, or just be mindful. Be mindful. But fun is in the offing, guys. Fun is in the offing. The other signs did not have fun in the offing. Here we have the Woman of Worlds, how it's seen from the outside. Again, the Woman of Worlds. So we've had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, 7 cards, and we've had 3 queens. 3 queens. And so people are seeing your humanity. They're seeing maybe your sensual side. They're seeing perhaps your fun-loving side or your creative side, or there's less of a mental energy here. It's like the mental stuff is sort of taking a vacation, and there's a lot of body stuff here and a lot of sensuality in this reading. Your domestic situation, the Balance card. The Balance card. So, balancing your home life with your work life, balancing your home life with your fun life. There needs to be a balance. And it's interesting because at the root here we have equanimity, right? And we see this beautiful sort of diamond here. And then in the domestic situation, we kind of see the same sort of diamond, right? So balance at home. Hopes and fears, we have the Hanged Man. I would say this is a fear. The fear that of being in limbo. The fear of not being able to do what you want to do, go where you want to go. Sort of feeling like you're trapped in some way. And let's see the outcome. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Creativity. Creativity. New starts, new creative projects. Very exciting. And I'm just going to see if there is a... And underneath it all is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. So, happiness. Well, Aquarius, some of the signs did not have these nice cards, I will tell you. So it looks like July is going to be a good day, a good month for you. You know, one of the things at issue is that, Uranus is very active right now. Uranus is your ruling planet, Aquarius, along with Saturn, which is in Aquarius, right? So this is a powerful time for you. This is a powerful time for you. And it is a time when we're moving into a more humanitarian perspective. And that's right up Aquarius's alley. You're going to lead the parade on that one. So get your baton ready because you're about to lead the parade. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Like and subscribe. I will be doing these, I believe, and my intention is to continue to do these every month. So I will see you next month, and we will do a reading for August at that time. But in the meantime, enjoy your July. It looks like of all the signs, you're going to enjoy it the most. So, all right, guys, you take care. Much love. Love you all. Namaste, and I will see you again soon.